Bravo. All those clients. And now I would like to welcome you to WWBIC's annual luncheon celebrating over 25 years of putting dreams to work. To me, that's the best kickoff you can have. Our WWBIC Client Trade Fair, the parade of heroes that you just heard right now, and roughly 800 strong in the room today, supporting the impact of small business in the state of Wisconsin. I hope you enjoyed eating those hot empanadas. I'm going to have one afterwards. I didn't want to have green in my teeth when I was talking here. But they're fabulous, so I hope you enjoy them. I'm Wendy Baumann. I'm WWBIC's president and CVO, and I'm here with Jon Gaines, WWBIC's vice president of finance and business services.
Thank you, Wendy. We are both thrilled to be here with you today, as well as to be your initial MCs. And you'll see here more about our speakers later on through the program. We'd also like to announce our sponsors, our national and local partners, and our media sponsors for this year's luncheon event as well. They're all listed on your agendas that you should have at your tables, and also recognized again, and also throughout the screens through our luncheon today as well. And once again, thank you for your support. We also want to give special thanks today to our lead sponsor, PNC Bank. We also thank the many clients who we have here today. I think you've noticed, and you saw here a couple minutes ago, our parade of heroes. And the most important reason, our clients, is why we're here today. Clients, I want to say one thing to you. You are our heroes, not just with your vision, but also with the value you add and the impact in the communities with the things you do, but also the jobs that you also create as well, and throughout, particularly Wisconsin. And for that, we want to thank you. It's also my honor, I want to also say again thanks and acknowledge our staff, as well as our board of directors. And I also want to extend a huge thank you to the other folks that help serve with us as well, our WWBIC Loan Committee, our Audit and Finance Committee, and our other 4 advisory councils that we have, South Central, Southeast, West Allis, and our rural environments as well. And you, again, we'll continue to see them on our screens as well. Their work, their dedication, and their support really make things happen. Let's give them all a round of applause. Now, I know Wendy wants to share a few comments about WWBIC's impact. Again, I want to thank you again for attending.
Thank you, Jon. So if I could have everyone's attention just for a moment, and then we're going to enjoy the meal right after this first part of the program. I say that every year, so it's like, don't eat right now, and then you can. I have 3 messages I want to share with the 800 in the room. The first one is inequity. You are all here in part because you do not believe in inequity. And you know that WWBIC for over 25 years has worked to advance economic equity for the many. Our foremothers and our forefathers didn't create a nation of opportunity for some, they created a nation of opportunity for all. And did you know that in 1988, just 25 years ago, the Women's Business Ownership Act was passed? This law extended gender equity of access of capital to the original law of Equal Credit Opportunity Act in 1974. It included business credit. So just think, 25 years ago, women could not obtain business credit in their own name. WWBIC cares about all entrepreneurs and remains targeted on providing equal opportunity of resources, that quality business and financial education coupled with access to fair and responsible capital. This year alone has been WWBIC's strongest year ever. We've already reached our set goals. Through the end of October, we've already closed over $4 million in loans to over 100 businesses in our state. And we have 2 more months to go. And by year's end, we'll have served over 3,500 clients and offering them and instilling a sense of hope and opportunity. It is not about justice for some. It's about justice for all. And justice begins with opportunity for all. My second point is capital. Every day there's an estimated 8,000 business credits that are denied loans from financial institutions. And we're interested in them, at least the ones in Wisconsin. We're about saying yes, and say yes to WWBIC, don't say no. We work hard at getting our clients' loan applications to yes. We look past bankruptcies and colorful credit histories to viable business ideas and the capacity to carry out those viable business ideas. But we do need our own financing too. The oxygen of community economic development is financing. I remember years ago when a policymaker put WWBIC in the state budget for the first time. We were thrilled, we were doing the dance, we were jumping up and down. 3 years later, he asked me, what else can I do? And I said, it's very simple, sir. You just need to add a 0 to that line item. When I became president of WWBIC almost 20 years ago, our loan portfolio was less than $150,000, and we've added zeros onto that loan portfolio and growing. Our investors, municipalities, financial institutions, faith-based organizations, foundations, and now accredited individual investors have all stepped up. This year alone, we've had the largest investments ever, with new investments from PNC Bank and Bank of America, without even a presence in Wisconsin, Bank of America, both at $500,000. BMO Harris came in at a combined $700,000, and just a week and a half ago, we got the great news from Northern Trust. They added a 0 on their first investments of $100,000, and we have our first investment in WWBIC of $1 million. And without money, it is hard to advance mission. And WWBIC has prized itself on its over 25-year history of paying every investor back and on time. So if you are out there and you want to add a 0, if you're an accredited investor, or you want to be, and are interested in investing, please reach out to us. It's about aligning capital with justice. The third and most important are clients. They are our local heroes. In urban cities and in rural communities, home-based businesses and manufacturing, our clients are employing themselves and others. They are creating jobs at a positive pace. Did you know that 85% of all the businesses in the state of Wisconsin are micro-businesses? And they employ over 30% of our state citizens. So reach out to them and make a difference. Today, during our luncheon meal, you'll have the opportunity to go back to your offices or your homes with some of our WWBIC business products. Now, I'm not saying that floral centerpieces where you pick up the cup and have a little polka dot and you get to take that floral piece home is boring, but don't you think it's a lot more fun to argue and debate over the luncheon meal about guiltless margarita mix? About coffee with a conscience, organic, fair trade, fairly traded coffee, now with 2 convenient locations, our new one at the 411 building and our other one at Schlitz Park. Or ladies, for your fancy shoes, the Protect Your Pumps that was actually debuted just a month ago on the Today Show. And for those couple of cookies that look like this in the package, do not eat them because they're for your dog or your favorite pooch, okay? They look good enough to eat, from Canine Nibble and Kenosha. So buy from these clients, contract them, pass their names on. WWBIC is not about anti-big box, but we're about pro-little box. Think about it. Move on your thoughts. Turn to them in purchasing and procurement. We've updated our website with easy links so you can turn to them. And you'll hear from our speaker soon, after our luncheon, Bob Harris, about the impact of micro-businesses worldwide. Bob stumbled upon microcredit just a few small, short years ago. He saw 2 worlds, those of the haves and those of the have-nots. And then he stumbled upon Kiva, a global microlender, which WWBIC has been approved as a trustee. You'll hear about that in the months to come and WWBIC's role with Kiva. The impact of microcredit here and in our nation is huge. And I leave you with this thought. If the businesses here today would gain in additional sales, and if just 1 in 3 of the micro-businesses in the state of Wisconsin, if 1 in 3 of the micro-businesses in our nation would employ 1 more individual, our country and our state would be at full employment. And you can make a difference. So now I leave you with a brief video that talks about the impact, about the 1 in 3 role, and please enjoy your luncheon. Thank you.
Did you know that about 90% of all U.S. businesses are micro-businesses? That's small businesses with 5 or fewer employees, the ones you see on Main Street in your communities every day, like your local repair shop, tailor, and flower shop. These businesses are at the heart of America's economic recovery and generate approximately $4.87 trillion annually for the U.S. economy, allowing their owners to accumulate a median net worth of almost 2.5 times higher than non-business owners. We can invest in job creation through micro-businesses. In fact, if just 1 in 3 Main Street microbusinesses hired a single employee, the U.S. would be at full employment. So how do we grow Main Street? Through microbusiness development organizations that help entrepreneurs get access to capital and resources so Main Street can start, grow, and hire. Main Street microbusinesses can't stand without the help of microbusiness development organizations or the entrepreneurs who keep Main Street beating strong. They're both at the heart of the 1 in 3 campaign. The campaign goals are simple. Reach 1 million entrepreneurs with capital and services and create 500,000 jobs. The results? An improved awareness of the power of microbusiness as a vital agent for job creation, community stability, and growth. Get involved now by joining the 1 in 3 Alliance and taking the 1 in 3 Pledge to become a microbusiness champion. Invest in Main Street by spending your dollars with microbusinesses and support advocacy efforts to help Main Street. Spread the word about the 1 in 3 campaign. Together, we can help Main Street and spread the power of 1 in 3. For more information, go to www.1in3.biz.